Greetings. My name is Frank Kovich. I am offering a series of what I call WOW segments, Frank's Words of Wisdom. Words of wisdom can be documented by just about anybody. If you have wisdom from experience, share them. In my case, I was a former medical center industrial consultant, having worked out of New York City and traveled throughout the United States for many years and Canada. I also became a small business consultant when I landed in California for dental labs, law firms, and other manufacturing operations. My current project is working with a doctor who invented a very unique face shield to prevent splatter to the eyes in all kinds of applications. I am also founder of the National Association of Independent Business Brokers, offering a unique business startup program for entrepreneurs who would like to build a practice on the science and art of business brokerage, business transfer consulting, I call it, listing and selling established businesses. My program is found on the website bbizbroker.com. I have been encouraged to write down and offer various WOW segments on many different topics that affect the lives of all of us. It comes from years of experience, which is the basis for my taking the time to put these segments together. I hope you enjoy them and follow the thread and menus that allow you to look at the different topics that might affect your life. This topic is for the segment called The Story of Leo Wandrus. Things can happen fast. Mr. Leo Wandrus called the NAIBB, National Association of Independent Business Brokers, which I founded in New York, when I developed the business brokerage training program years ago. He was a farmer in Wisconsin, and after years of labor in the fields, declining prices for his crops from the small farm, which he was in the family for generations, Leo sold the farm. During this time, Leo found an article which I wrote on the unique careers, and he contacted me. He was a rural type guy with a farmer's life, surely not a man with the deal maker background. He was honest, sincere, respected in the region. As I moved through the steps of explaining the opportunity in business brokerage, we reviewed the cost to share and build a new business. As we talked, he got more excited. At that time, I required as part of my program that all new brokers make a trip to New York City for a day of focus training with me. This scared the daylights out of Leo. New York City? No way. At last, he found something that was interesting to him, and he could start right away. After a lot of explaining to Leo that a trip to New York City would not only be productive, he would have a safe and wonderful time. Leo decided that he would enter my program and come to New York for a few days. What prompted Leo? Two things. He liked me, and he knew a person who wanted to sell a small seasonal business, a roadside root beer drive-in. This possible first deal was exciting and motivated him. A lot of people have that. What Leo went on to accomplish is that he would become the first new business broker in my training program, even to this day, to complete the fastest closing. Leo reviewed the NAIBB system, the tools which are in the current NAIBB system. He reviewed the agreements, and we talked about his focus and startup. Leo went home with confidence, contacted people who owned the business. He sent them a letter and an information sheet what a seller should be prepared to tell a buyer. The owners called him. Leo met with these owners and immediately signed a business seller agreement, giving Leo 10% of the selling price for finding a suitable buyer. That would be his accomplishment fee. I directed Leo to post a small ad in a regional Sunday paper. The best business for sale situations are not advertised. Contact Wandrus and Associates, business brokers. Leo received 8 calls from people wondering what the best business for sale situations were. He bypassed any other ad that anybody else might have because everybody wanted to know what is the best one. One party loved the seasonal drive-in and made it an immediate offer, $175,000. This offer was accepted 3 days later. Within 1 week, this deal closed and Leo picked up his check for $17,500. From the day of the listing agreement to the closing took about 3 weeks and stands today again as the fastest deal in my career. And I've been doing this for over 30 years now. I've talked to many people over the years who have understood the potential of business brokerage. I have many stories of great successes. If you are serious about having your own business and feel that you communicate well, are comfortable talking with successful business owners and people who are looking for opportunities, if you are organized and determined, you can take my system and build a great business practice which will make you the center of business for sale activity in your community. You can go to www.bbizbroker.com, establish your new business, and wake up every day with great potential unfolding because of you being one of the best businesses of all, brokering established business opportunities. Now more than ever, this is a needed practice. For other businesses, the same methods apply. Keep your eyes open for your first clients. Always maintain a focus on your new business. Sales will come, sometimes really fast. This is a nice story. I've worked with hundreds and hundreds of business brokers. Some have made a substantial amount of money. And this segment is simply an introduction to business brokerage with the story of a true case of Leo Wandris, who became the person most unlikely to make the first business transaction and fee in the history of my organization. So I'd be happy to talk with you. This is Frank Kovich, 530-941-1006. And there will be other segments on all kinds of host of what I call, again, WOW, Words of Wisdom, to review and share as we go forward in these different postings. All the best, Frank Kovich.